So if you've ever wanted help creating a YouTube channel, or if you got let go and you want to build a brand, this is the stream for you. So if you have a YouTube channel, or I guess any social media that's video content based, let me know. I'll look it over, see if we can't help you. How much time do you spend editing your videos? It depends on how much effort I put in, but probably like 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours. So we got his channel. First thing I'm going to look at is your community tab. Are you utilizing this? You should be collecting emails or putting some sort of call to action in here. Channels, you got your other one, Pinkbeard Plays. About, we can view your email. You should connect to your other websites. If you don't have one, you should have other brands here, and you should also link them up here in your banner. So far, so good.
Hey guys, I'm Sir Pink.
So one thing about Sir Pinkbeard, I don't know if you want to be like known as that, as like your brand, but I feel like later on you're gonna want to change it to just your name, just as who you are. So if you ever wanted to make a business and sell your business, you could sell that business without having to sell Sir Pinkbeard, basically. Just show up to the video and be like, what's up, this is what we're making today. Just get straight to it. You don't have time for introductions. Everyone thinks they need an intro, but people got their finger on their phone like this. When people are watching intros, they got their finger on their phone like this, clicking past. And same with the mouse. Everybody's got one hand on the mouse when they're watching YouTube videos, and they're clicking past intros. They're clicking past who I am. Just jump straight into it. What am I doing? All that stuff. So here's my Photoshop. This is his thumbnail, and then in the background we have the mace, right? So I'm gonna show you what I do. Pretty simple. That's it. Just what is this? This is helping viewers do their thumbnails, how I would do it if I wanted to grow a YouTube channel. And then I would maybe have like a, there you go, something like that. So that's what it looks like from afar. I'd probably move that Blender logo over some. Do you do YouTube consulting? Yeah, I do all the consulting. That's like the true passion, is helping people build their brand. But like you can't do that when you have like 10K subs, you know? You gotta do that later once you've done it. Can I use my face even if I'm not that good looking? All right, we got to talk here. Don't say that about yourself. Like what you said in that comment describes a lot about your self-confidence right there. Who gets to decide if you're good looking or not? You do, dude. Like, who cares what other people think? Just put your face on there. That's a big confidence thing right there, man. Like you gotta up your confidence. Like I'm looking at the picture in the thumbnail right now. It looks fine. It looks fantastic. All right. So let's do dope tech frames. I don't know if people are gonna know what dope tech frames mean, but let's look at it. How'd you get your first 100 subscribers? I've cross-posted everywhere. I posted on Reddit. I posted on Facebook groups. I posted on Instagram. Everywhere. You just got to get the ball rolling. TikTok was what I would use now. How can I up my ad revenue to reach my goal of $1,000 a month? It's not going to be passive. You have to keep posting to maintain that revenue. Ad revenue goes down if you stop posting. It doesn't just stay. If I stop posting, my ad revenue drops by like $2,000. All right, let's look at this.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Oh no! All right, I don't have hook sound, so I probably can't play this. Hold on, I'll mute the. Let's see. I'll mute the mic so you guys can't hear, but I can. Oh, they're sponsoring the video. All right, so everything looks good here. Actually, everything looks good. I would add maybe a little, like it's called a rim light or a hair light on the back. I don't know if you have a second light, but if you added like a little blue or orange colored rim light that was kind of behind you but faced at the back of your head, it would light up the hair on the back. Like if you could see, kind of like right now, if I sit in front of this, you see how it lights up the hair? That's like a rim light from that wall light. That's what they do in Hollywood, but it's just like a little thing, right? It depends. Are you saying CPM drops if you take a break? No, I'm saying YouTube doesn't continuously recommend your videos if you take a break. YouTube stops recommending your videos completely. Are you only reviewing tech channels? No, we're reviewing all kinds of channels. I'm just going slow because that's how you have to do it. Like you can take these same principles for all of these channels and apply them to your channel. Is Lambda good for someone with zero coding experience? I mean, all the coding boot camps say that they're zero coding experience, but they all have like a little boot camp to get you into the boot camp too. They always have like some stuff that you have to study before you get there. What software is this? Is Notion. This is Notion. It's free. I used to use Evernote, but I swapped to Notion, and this is actually where I keep the majority of my ideas. How should I get subscribers? You got to ask them to subscribe in the video. I'll keep watching this for a second. There's a lot of editing here. So, we're 33 seconds in. You guys can't hear it, but we're 33 seconds in, and he's like, they reached out to me and they asked me to talk about this platform, and then you did a intro like right here, 10 seconds in. I just jumped straight into it. Are you into stocks? Not really. I find it hard to follow these advice for video, my business channel. I mean, it's generally applicable. So you need to stretch your Mac OBS to fit this 16:9. I think that you're actually you're on a Windows, it looks like, from this tab, but you need to stretch this to be 16:9. Don't have this little border here. It's weird. I spent a lot of time creating my horror game analysis videos, but my channel growth is going at a snail's pace. Could you offer some advice? Matthew, yeah, we'll look at it. Yeah, so this is the pro tip of all YouTube. If you want to sell something on YouTube, put it in the first line of your description. Don't ever actually write out a description. Just put links. Like, look at my description. See, it's all links. That's how I make money. That's what you should do if you ever want to make money or push something or have something like an affiliate. Always put it in the first line. Always. It's your bread and butter. Don't make people click show more. It's like your portfolio when you're trying to get a job. Don't make people click around, you know? What do you use to edit your videos? I use DaVinci Resolve. It's free. I used to use Premiere Pro. I think DaVinci Resolve runs better. Any ideas for midweek content for an animation channel? Talk about the process or the ideas that you're working on besides just the animation itself. Give people a sneak peek of who you are. So if you could, like, so Gary Vee would always say document the process. I would say document the process when you're out of content that provides value, because documenting the process is like a little bit vloggy. It's not so cut and dry, like do this thing, look at this thing. It's more like it's a little bit vloggy. You can always talk about what you know. What camera do you use? I'm using a Canon EOS R right now with one big light over there, a light in the back for the rim light, the hair light, and then I have a light right here on my face, so it's even. So the first thing here, do we have to pay for it? No. So you need to flip-flop your text. So if I zoom in and I like mouse over it, you can see that it has watch later and add to queue. And so if people mouse over this, they can't read your text anymore. So always put the text on the upper left, and you see this watch time 14:09 down here. If you have text on that too, people can't read it. So like you see the Y on sanity there. I zoom in some. It sits on top of it. Please make a subreddit. What's your opinion on WordPress? WordPress is fantastic. It's quick, practical. Do you think branding is more important than the quality of the product? You have to have both. 100% you have to have both. Let me turn it up a little bit.
The more players will gripe about how freaked out they were playing your...
I can hear your jump cuts in your audio. I don't know if did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear the jump cut in the audio here? It's like it kind of hitches. You hear it?
The scarier the horror game enemy, the more players will gripe about how freaked out they were
like it cuts off.
Your horror game, increasing publicity, sales, and so on.
Yeah, so you need to remove the noise from your microphone. So there's usually noise reducers in most applications. Do that so I can't really hear it. Where do I upload my resume? We're not going to do resume reviews like in this stream. The biggest way to grow is to collab with bigger channels. Yeah, of course, but then you're using a bigger channel. What are you giving to a bigger channel that channel needs you for? Like, that's the problem. When you're a small channel, you have to prove yourself. Otherwise, it just looks like you're trying to siphon off traffic of bigger channels. We can't hear it. You have to listen carefully. They do this a lot in TV shows. But, yeah, like your words are getting cut off. That's one thing that I noticed right away. Thumbnails are good. Everything's good, but you just don't... Well, you upload. Horror game discussions. Are these lives? 3 minutes. Okay, so you got to get your videos to 10 minutes. YouTube prioritizes 10-minute videos because you get ads. So if you go look at... most videos are 10 minutes and 1 second. Because that's all you got to do to get mid-roll ads. And most people only watch like 5 minutes of the video. Like the hour-long girlfriend cheated on me video, people only watched 15 minutes of that. That's it. 25%. But most of my videos, I get about 5 or 6 minutes of view time. So you want to get it 10 minutes because YouTube can put mid-roll ads and make more money for YouTube. So yeah. All right. So first thing here, Carly, is that you got to make the text bigger. It's a good thumbnail, actually. I just think you got to make the text bigger. So here's a big one. I can't read your text on International Women's Day. Like, can you guys see it? So first of all, you have to think about it from a mobile perspective. So always do this when you're making a thumbnail. Like, do this and see if you can generally see what's going on. With this, I'll show you what happens. You're not gonna be able to see anything. Like you can see maybe there's some text there, but not really. I would just make that text black, or add a shadow to it. So I'll redo it for you. Actually, hold on. I'll show you exactly how to fix this thumbnail. But first, we'll listen to it actually. So let's see. Okay, so I would raise the camera up a little bit. So I'll go back to this initial shot. So you see how I'll just take a screenshot. I'll show you how to position yourself here. So you got to imagine that there's lines going across like this. It's called the rule of thirds. And you want to put yourself on one of these right here. So you want ideally the center of your eyes to be right here or right here. But you see how this is kind of weird? So it kind of looks like the camera's tilted up at you like this. I would rather just put it eye level with you at least. That's what I would do. But generally I'd sit over here or I'd sit over here. You can see that's kind of what I'm doing in all my thumbnails, like this. So you can imagine there's like a little circle right here, and it creates space for text and stuff over here. Go look at my thumbnail. Rule of thirds sometimes is a good guideline, yeah. But in this case, it's fine if you're directly addressing someone. It's fine. Just like raise the camera up to eye level with, so it's like we're talking to you. If you want to give yourself like a sense of power or a sense of presence, you can do what's known as the hero shot, which is like, look, I'll show you. This is what they do. Once you see it, you won't be able to unsee it. It's what they do in hero movies. That's why the camera's always down at the ground looking up at heroes. So the hero shot, I'll show you what it looks like. All right, I'm gonna fix her thumbnail. Reading chat while I do it. If this is valuable, maybe hit thumbs up. I'd appreciate it.